All right, what's up, everybody? Mic check, 1, 2. Went to a career day earlier today, and it was at an elementary school. And what we did was we had all the, not parents, but all the professionals lined up on tables, and all the kids would come out classroom by classroom throughout the morning. The only thing running through my head from start to end was that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Nobody knows why we're doing what we're doing. Does that make sense? Um, and we have these roles within our society that tells children, right, young minds, that this is a good job, this is what you should do, this is what you want to be when you grow up, and none of it makes any sense. And what I hate is that all these adults, and these are unqualified adults, older than me, I respect these older adults, okay? But these are not adults you want to take career advice from. They're overweight. They got the attention span worse than these kids. They're on medication. Have to be medicated. Drugs, maybe. They look like they drink on weekends, right? And look forward to Fridays. And that's not really a job that is, it's not really life. That's not life. And when I see these adults tell these kids what they want to be when they get older, it strikes me right in the heart. And I'm shaking. I'm shaking because this is something I really want to say at the event, but I didn't. So I'm sharing it now. And what I'm trying to get at is most adults don't know what they're fucking talking about. I'm putting myself in that category too. You know, every fucking adult. Look around, every house, every person you see around here, right, does not know what they're doing. And it's sad, but relieving, because you create what you want to do. You create where you want to live. You create your lifestyle. You create it all. How you look, how you feel. You define it. You don't let another individual, religion, company, etc., define it for you. You're in this time to, in a way, reinvent yourself and not have anybody tell you how to live. And with these career events, I had one when I was a kid. Actually, my other partners, they've had memorable career events, and it's silly because they remembered only the stupidest things from the career events. Like we had one of my guys had a Taekwondo master, and he just only remembers from his career events as a kid was that he was chopping blocks with his hands. That was stupid. Also, some of the careers I saw, which I believe they should just shut down shop and not promote it. It's so dumb. We had okay, I wouldn't tell kids to do this, but I know these jobs are necessary, like chef, firefighters, police officers, teachers, all necessary in society. But I don't tell every fucking kid to do it, dude. What I wish these career days would share is like a theme of solving creative problems, using the tools you have to creatively solve problems. That's what I'm trying to get at, right? Because the problems back then aren't the same as problems today. Right? There's newer problems every day within the country, within the world, that requires a different way of thinking from the old ways. because the old ways created these problems. God, I'm onto something. But I just can't pinpoint it because I started talking about adults don't know what the fuck they're doing. And now I'm trying to talk about what the fuck adults should do, right? But I think the most important skill, because if it's not career day, right, what a wasted day, right? What a wasted, here's me talking about wasted days. I wasted a lot of days. Yeah. So how career day should be is that you ask the kids what the fuck they want to be when they get older. You don't bring in outsiders to talk with them personally, right? You ask the kid. This is actually my best activity that I've done as a kid, the single most best activity I've done as a kid. We had this, it was third grade, and we had this flower, right? We made a giant rose, well, not rose, we made a giant flower out of cardboard or those thick colored cardboard paper, whatever. We made a giant oval, like shape of a plate, and then more giant things. And each, in the middle was what you want to be when you got older, right? And then the outside was why, right? The outside, each petal had a why. Why do you want? And I wrote inventor. That was my shit. I wrote inventor on my rose, my petal flower. I wrote inventor, and that stuck with me because you really had to think about why you want to do it. And I remember a lot of kids were redoing it, bullshitting. You know how kids are, they bullshit it. But I really put meaning to it because I wrote, I wish I had it, but I don't. But I just remember that core question of, you know, who or what do you want to be when you grow up, and then why? And you have to come up with like 10 reasons. And if you have something like a shallow goal, your reason is short. So you have to come up with something very, very deep within to come up with 10 reasons. So that was my creative, and that's all I knew really as a kid. Oh, here's my problem. That a kid should not decide what age. A kid should not decide at age like 10 what they want to be for the rest of their life, you know? And the parents, adults shouldn't reinforce it by saying, look, you'll be a great firefighter when you're older. Bullshit like that. Well, that was the meaning out of my day today. I didn't